My correct people, this one are the continuation of that video when I first drop when African New TV they make Papa Mohbad sign wetin he not supposed to sign because of Mohbad RIP. I go drop this one at the part 2. I go drop the part 3 later. You know why I dey bring up this thing here? We really need to learn from this Mohbad RIP. Now I don't begin to dey see where this matter they go. Even if not be RIP or anything, before you sign anything, if you don't know wetin dey right put, try call other person, involve another person, make them read carefully for you. E can't be like say this Mohbad RIP, people will be say e dey involved, they won't use that take cash out. My people, this video go teach a lot of people lesson. Now they even let us know say Wunmi dey involved for this African TV and Papa Mohbad case. I first talk and say now when Papa Mohbad discover say African TV still go dey collect bribe for Wunmi hand to take cover this whole issue. Now from there the man come to say no, he no want play with this his son RIP. He want justice, and that justice he will get it. Guys, watch this video and drop your opinion. Bye for now.
They cannot sleep. Even Jesus Christ, I did not read any place in the Bible that said someone said he could not sleep because they persecuted him for dying for our sins. Everybody.
I'm coming now. Okay, let me shift from the screen so that we can read and hear what is written in the termination. All right. Okay, I'm trying to take my face away. All right, this is what is there. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a letter-headed paper of David Fadili and Co. Barrister, solicitors, consultant, Shalom Chamber, and other addresses and phone numbers. Everything was there. All right. This letter is directed to the managing director. Let me leave this. It's directed to the managing director, African Television, Mr. Larry Omodia. Dear sir, the first headline is Memorandum of Understanding between Mr. Joseph Aloba, Mohbad's father, and African Television. And it continues. And the second headline is saying Notice of Termination of the proposed Memorandum of Understanding dated 28th October 2023 in the name 23 in the name of Mohbad. Then the content reads, the above subject matter refers. We act as solicitors to Mr. Joseph Aloba, Mohbad's father, herein referred to as our client, and under whose instruction we write this letter. Our client reliably informed us about the proposed intention to set up a foundation in the name of the late Mohbad, which facts necessitated the MOU signed by the parties dated 28th of October 2023. Our client further informed us that due to lack of commitment to the said project on his part, you have been dragging him on social media, blackmailing and threatening him with a lawsuit for alleged breach of contract which has not even begun. Sequent to the foregoing, we have the instruction of our client to inform you to kindly suspend forthwith any foundation or activity in the name of his deceased son, aka Mohbad, as our client is no longer interested in the project and MOU. Take note that there is no consideration, financial, morally, or otherwise, that has been passed between the parties to warrant the sponsored social media attack on our client. We therefore kindly advise you to desist from dragging the name of our client on social media, as the proposed contract between parties is hereby terminated. Kindly accept our warmest regard. Yours faithfully, Fadili Esquire. That is the letter on the screen. And that is the termination letter from Baba Mohbad. That is it there. Now, the lawyer himself signed, and the lawyer himself needs to also send termination to withdraw his signature. And I have what he did here, and I have his own letter too here. I'm going to read that to us by God's grace. Let me just quickly change the screen to put that there and to read what we have there. Thank you. Imole, and please, Imole, please mute your mic. Thank you for coming, Imole. God bless you. That is Mohbad's cousin. That's Imole on the page there. And he's going to talk soon. I just need to give us all of this information before we start the conversation. Okay, let me change the screen and put the other letter there. Okay, this is the other letter I want to read. So this one is on the same letter-headed paper, but it is the termination letter of the lawyer. The first one I read is the termination from, we have two termination letters. Termination by the lawyer, termination by Baba Mohbad. I read the Baba Mohbad's termination, and I'm reading the lawyer's termination. Let me read it to us. Let me read the lawyer's termination.
Oh, where's two?
All right, the lawyer termination, I'm coming. Let me just finish this. It was addressed to the same African television, like Modia, the CEO, and the rest. Then the headline reads that Memorandum of Understanding between Mr. Joseph Aloba and the African television, blah, 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 blah. So the content is that I, the managing director of David Fadile and Co., hereby wish to step down. He's talking about himself. Hereby wish to step down as the solicitor to proposed Mohbad's African Television Foundation in order to avoid a situation of conflict of interest between my client, Mr. Joseph Aloba, and the foundation. Further to this, I saw the message you sent to my client, wherein you threatened to activate clause 9 in the MOU against him. I do not think this threat is necessary, having discussed with you, to relax this in the same way I discussed with my client to relax. It makes no sense to threaten the person you intend to assist if the intention is indeed genuine. Take note, sir, that neither my client nor I have taken a kobo, a dime from you all this while, and even to date. So please, it is within the right of Mr. Joseph Aloba to pull out of any contract if he so wishes, as long as there is no monetary consideration which has passed between the parties. Kindly accept our warmest regard. And he signed and he put it there. This is it that I'm reading on my partner's phone, on one of my staff here, and this is a letter of the lawyer resigning by himself. He said he's resigning to avoid conflict of interest. That is the true letter. Okay? I'm listening.
Yes. This lawyer that sent this message, the previous message, are they the same lawyers?
Yeah, it is the same lawyer. It's the same lawyer that signed for Baba Mohbad. It's the same lawyer that signed for himself. And it's the same lawyer that African television tried to lure into this foundation contract.
Westo, before they give him any kind of energy, we don't want to hear about African television. He's no more in the film. Anybody that loves Baba Mohbad, forget. I'm not saying forgive. He hasn't scammed anybody. Mohbad is fighting very strong.
So now, people want me to display the memorandum of understanding or...
Can you let Celeste talk? Hold on, let Celeste talk. Let's listen to what Celeste wants to say. Go ahead,
now,
Celeste.
I've displayed and I've read the content in the two letters. And the summary of it is that sorry, me.
Yes.
And the lawyer have sent a termination letter, have terminated the contract. But there is one thing I want us to check in the document that they signed. So please, my screen may change. I want to put that on the screen and I want to read it out. Hold on for me, guys. Let me put it on the screen. Hold on. How do I do this again? Okay. I'm on. Okay, that is it, guys. That is it on the screen. All right. What I'm displaying on the screen that was signed, let me read it out from another phone in the clearer version of it. Let me just read it out. I'm coming. Let me open it. And some people will say the iPhone 14 they bought for Weso is what Weso is using to read. Now mine no go touch ground. Okay, are we together? Is my network okay? Is it fine? Sele, I need to get a second. This thing you saw working on my all right. It says time/duration of the agreement. Time and duration. Under it, what is there is that this MOU is effective upon the day and the date that last signed and executed by the duly authorized representative of the party. This MOU shall remain in full force mutually terminated by the parties. Then, termination. I want us to pay attention to this termination. It stated that a party may only cancel this MOU upon a 90-day written notice to the other parties. The written notice shall be by email or registered mail to the other parties, meaning that before the termination, a notification of 90 days must be sent. Go and listen to this again. Press and social media comments under what Baba Mohbad signed. See what is there. Mr. Joseph Aloba, during the tenure of this MOU, shall not grant any press interview, either by radio, television, print media, from African television.
Who is this?
So sorry, guys. Am I back?
Yes.
Am I? A call came in,
you're back.
and I want us to.
Back.
All right. I'm saying that I'm reading the content under press and social media comments. I think this is where RI0US Hamzat got angry. I don't know if you have seen it, but this is part of what RI0US Hamzat said. Let me read it out. He said, Mr. Joseph Aloba, during the tenure of this MOU, shall not grant any press interview, either by radio, television, print media, or social media platform, without a written consent from African television. I hope we got that. I want to continue. Under applicable law, it reads that the construction, interpretation, and enforcement of this MOU shall be governed by the law of Lagos State, and the Lagos State High Court shall have jurisdiction over any action arising out of this MOU and over the parties. Severability. Under the severability, it stated that should any portion of this MOU be judicially determined to be illegal or unenforceable, the remainder of the MOU shall continue it can continue in full force. I read again. Should any of this MOU be judicially determined to be illegal or unenforceable, the remainder of this MOU shall continue in its full force. And binding clause, which is the last one, under binding clause, it stated that all the parties to the MOU are bound by the term and condition as contained in the MOU, and no party shall, upon execution, derogate from it. This is it.
Please put the MOU.
You said what?
The MOU.
I should put the MOU.
They mentioned MOU like 10 times.
Yes. Okay, the MOU. Let me check the MOU. I think I've done that before, but let me put it down.
West, I fear human being. African television. I want to ask you the question of who drafted this conversation? Who drafted this? Is it the lawyer? Is it African television?
Okay, this is not the...
That person, they must really ask him.
MOU. This is the purpose. Under the purpose, there are so many things there, but let me just read the last paragraph.
Okay.
Because the last paragraph seems to be more interesting than all other English that was there. There is one I've not read, but I'm going to read that one separately because I don't have that one in PDF. That is the letter of threat that African television sent to Baba Mohbad. I have it here. You know, I went on research. I did not even get this one from Baba Mohbad. And trust me, so when I'm ready to do my work, you cannot miss anything. Okay, this very one that I put on my screen is the purpose of the foundation. And this is what is there. Okay, under the purpose, that 4, to follow up on the contract between Baba Mohbad and Malia Record Limited in partnership with Mr. David Fadile, that's the lawyer, blah, 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 blah. 5, if needed, to arrange independent autopsy of the deceased. 6, to arrange, coordinate, and responsible for the final burial of the deceased. 7, to manage exclusively all public relation and media matters relating to Mr. Joseph Aloba. 8, to manage Joseph Aloba's musical career and musical engagement. 9, this is where the issue is. This is where the issue is. 9, that the lawyer, Fadile, barrister, blah, 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 solicitor, blah, 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 shall represent the NGO and the foundation in the legacy of late Mohbad, and the beneficiary shall be entitled to. Wait, listen, he explained that, that's clause number 9, that the lawyer who is going to be solicitor and going to be lawyer for the foundation, who is already the lawyer for Baba Mohbad and indirectly his own lawyer too, shall be entitled to 5% proceeds accruable to the NGO, while the beneficiary shall be entitled to 25%. It was 20 before. A barrow was used to write 25%. Let me explain that part. What that part is talking about is that the lawyer will be standing for Baba Mohbad, standing for the foundation, and standing for him, African television, and will be receiving 5% of the income. I repeat, the lawyer will be representing Baba Mohbad, represent him, and represent the foundation, and will be receiving, the lawyer will be receiving 5% of the money generated or income that is coming. That is what that part said. And the 25% will be going to Baba Mohbad, making a total of 30. Meaning that the father will be receiving 25%, the lawyer will receive 5%, and the 70% will be for, I don't know. That is what that part is saying. It's still there on the screen.
Westo. No,
Yes?
Westo.
Yes?
There is nothing like I don't know. The remaining
No, I need to say I don't
70%.
know.
Wait. Hear me out.
Okay.
The remaining 70% is categorically going to Mr. African Television. Simple. And he said it on my platform yesterday.
Wait. You are very correct. But you know, I'm discussing the MOU. I'm discussing the purpose. And it is not written there. Because it is not written there, it is commonsensical and it is glaring that is going to him. But the question is this that I will also ask you as an intellectual. Why wasn't it, why is it not there that 5% for the lawyer, 25% for the Baba, and the remaining 70% for African Television? The question me and you should ask ourselves is that why is he not putting his own part there?
Malia record.
Should I put an answer to that question? You see, this man is very, very smart. And too much of smartness leads him to where he is now. This man will not state it there so that he will have a lot to explain and to back himself and to fight to the end of this thing. You understand? This man is saying on my platform, let me wait till I have time to talk.
Arif, I'm so sorry. I wanted to take a water, but I got something else. So sorry. I shouldn't be eating pepper so that. But please forgive me. Now.
There's water inside that kettle.
Please help me.
You can't. But it's warm. Take that.
Take your juju dey work now. Westo. Why you carry?
Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ kí n para mi. Ọlọ́run bá dùn nípa mi. Now,
Because they do auto.
ladies and gentlemen,
Westo they go.
I will not die by God's grace. Thank you for the prayer. Now, let me say again. Clause number 9 on the purpose. He said the lawyer, who is also the solicitor for Baba Mohbad, is going to remain the lawyer for Baba Mohbad, is going to remain the lawyer for him, and is going to remain the lawyer for the foundation, and will be receiving 5% of the income. Thank you for the enemies, for bad niggas. Shoot the enemy on my behalf, please. Their mind no go touch ground. And he now said, after which the 5% might have been given to the lawyer for standing in, 25% of money coming will be going to Baba Mohbad. But it is commonsensical to everyone that the remaining 70% will be going to African Television. But African Television did not put it in the MOU, in the purpose. Look at that. He didn't put it there. Okay, out of 100, 5 go to lawyer. 25 is for Aloba, Baba Mohbad. What is going to happen to the remaining 70? It is not even stated.
She make her explain.
Please, Celessa, say something. Let me take water. Make her not die. Pray for Westo. This work is not easy.
My brother, the engineer, I don't want to say editor wey edit. The engineer wey edit this document, we suppose use clean.
The engineer that made the draft of this document is as criminal as the lawyer for Mohbad when he was alive. The lawyer for Mohbad when he was alive, that he was paying money to, did nothing when he saw his client on the floor. Who authorized you to close Mohbad's file? You were Bella's lawyer. You were the one fighting for his royalties. Westo, I said that the person that drafted this document is as bad as now similar they use the first figure of speech for English is as bad as Mohbad's lawyer when he was alive. He was there when they embalmed his client's body and they told him 12th of September and he accepted. How much are they paying you? You understand? So a lot of conspiracy, but they are
Yes.
mine.
It started on my page. Stop the conspiracy.
Yes.
Congratulations to all of us. Trust me, when I'm doing my work, I will not disappoint you. And like I said, it's not about coming to life to talk. It's about coming to life with everything different thing all the time. Facts and figure. With proof. Tí Westo bá sọ fún yín pé omi ó ń jóná, Westo máa mú eru ẹ̀ àfihàn yìí. I base my things on fact. I don't just walk. If I don't want to do it, I will not do it. If I'm ready for it, trust me.
Westo, tí o bá ti fi eru yẹn hàn wá, àwa ti kúrò lẹ́nu.
Celesta, I always say it, I'm proud of you. Arifa, I'm proud of you. Perkins, you're doing your best, I'm proud of you. Music Pivot is not here, I'm proud of you, I'm proud of you. You guys are always supporters of Westo. One way or the other, the inspiration connects and you kind of get courage to do it. But I would just implore you all, let us remain focused and let us prepare for the worst because a lot will happen. And at the end of the day, we will get justice. Trust me. Trust me, guys. Trust me, guys. If not that I have good intention, if not that I'm trying my best to be sincere, I would have fallen down now. But one thing will always give you energy. That is sincerity of purpose. That is the focus and the mission. And I used to have to tell people, don't have a role model. Because if you try to get a role model, you fail. Your role model would mislead you. You want to be like someone, you fail. Don't be like anybody. For me, I've decided to be like Wesadekunle Adejumola Aliko Abiodun Adesokola, no other person. I got no shishi, I got no kobo, or I got God. And sincere people around me. All right. I will read this threat message that African television sent to Baba Mohbad. Some will call it threat, some will not call it threat. But let me read it out. I can't display that. And listen to me, guys. After reading this, I want to leave the conversation for my panelists. I don't want Royal Rumble. Sele, Arifa, I don't want to be proud here. Light, hold on, I'm coming, Mole. I don't want to be proud here. Don't push me to be proud, though. I'm going to leave this page for two of you here. And I want to believe that you handle it properly. I'll be here. But you know, I not be robot. I need to take care of my stomach. I need to take care of myself. I have my reason. I've been on the road. I've been going up and down, trying to get information to make us to do that. If I told you something, it may be like I'm proud, but I've not taken anything that is serious today. Just water and kind of fruits. But let on the ask you. I want read this and I want eat. After reading and after eating, I will leave the panelists to talk. I will be listening. I will mute myself. Arifa, Sele, I want it over to you. Let me read it.
So they want to sue you. They want to sue you.
They want to sue me.
How many months you don't hear that sue?
May they sue me now. May they sue me. Let me read it. Let me read it. Let me read the threat. Let me read it. Okay, this is from African television. It started by saying, "Dear Mr. Joseph Aloba, I write to inform you of the breach of contract entered on 20th October 2023. Please be advised that you have been consistently you have consistently breached Section 9 of the said contract between yourself and African Television. I hereby advise you to desist from further action that will constitute breach of this agreement between us. In the phone conversation today, you have indicated that you want to be informed of the penalty of cancellation of this agreement. I advise you to please seek legal advice before before committing further breach, and also refrain from further breach of this agreement. Please note that African Television has no intention of breaching the said contract, and we pray that you will also cease from any further action that will constitute a breach of the said contract. Signed, Larry Omodia, CEO African Television. I don't know if I should read that again, or maybe we got it. I don't know if I should read it again, or maybe.
Westo,
Yes.
wetin happen now? Person pikin fine. You carry document like this, give am. Person wey see.
Even me, I'm surprised. He said, "I'm surprised."
He see
Like,
dead body. He no know wetin happen to dead body.
do you want me to read it again, Celesta? Do you want me to read it again and leave the stage for you guys?
For Gist Lover and for Gist Center, Aisha, read it again. We are screen record. Gist Lover.
Okay, let me even see if I can kind of screenshot and I'll put it on big screen. Let me see if I can screenshot and put it on big screen.
Aisha, I know say you dey here with your camera, screen record. How much? You no pay the app sef for that screen record, but oh yeah, na content be this.
Leave Aisha now, leave her now. Abba, she can't steal now. When she steal.
No, wait, guys. If Aisha is here, I think by now Aisha should be paying me money for giving her content. She should be paying me for giving her content. Here is another content, and I go right to Taya. Your Gist Lover Center lover or Gossip Center has enough information to push out now.
Westo, let me now tell you one truth. You see the way you are saying the truth now. Someone else will be saying lies. They will record that person and go and post it and say.
They always wait. Me more Sheti Westo Shenwa. I don't know my offense.
Westo brag. Westo said.
From what I'm saying, it's not going to do easy to do research. If I'm coming here without research, I won't be having things to say. So all the content I'm giving you is not by inspiration. Now we put inspiration and human effort. Guys, leave that thing. Westo will not disappoint himself, and he will not disappoint you. I said something. Every day, I cannot be having over 500 viewers on my page and be telling them lies. What will I be doing with lies? What the motherfucker go, man? Oh my God. Let them continue to twist it. I'm trying to do a screenshot and I don't know. I'm trying to do a screenshot. I don't know. I can get it. You say? Okay, you want to? Okay.
Westo.
But help me to.
You can read
cut
it.
this
Westo,
away.
read it.
Just put it in.
Westo, I want.
Read
Don't worry.
it again. Just read it.
They lie like 5-2%.
Okay, let me read it.
So that
Okay, let me read it. This is a letter from from African Television to Baba Mohbad. It says, "Dear Mr. Aloba, I write to inform you of the breach of contract entered on 28 October 2023. Please be advised that you have consistently breached Section 9 of the said contract between yourself and African Television. I hereby advise you to desist from further action that will constitute breach of this agreement between us. In the phone conversation today, you have indicated you want to be informed of the penalties of the cancellation of this agreement. I advise you to please seek legal advice before committing further breach and also refrain from further breach of this agreement. Please note that African Television has no intention of breaching the said contract, and we pray that you will also cease from any further action that will constitute a breach of the said contract. Signed, Larry Omodia, CEO African Television, blah, 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 blah.
Westo.
That is it.
Westo. Thank you for reading it. I'm happy that they read it. So that all those people that are saying things behind with no confidence can have a clear head. You see that messages that you read, they are too much. Baba is kò tí mẹ́ tó pọ̀ ọmọ ẹ̀ gan. What is of ọmọ ẹ̀ kú gan?
See the Celesta, see the purpose that I put on this screen. Oh, not this one. Let me show you the purpose again. Under the purpose. No, under press. Let me put it there again. Let me just put it on the screen again. Just
Larry. Okay.
all right. Guys, let me see. Okay, do you see it? What I put on the screen. Under press and social media, it was clearly stated there, that screen you are seeing, that you must not grant any interview to radio station, television station, social media, or anywhere until a written approval came from African television. And this part, Oriyomi Hamzat emphasized on it.
Westo, let us look at it this way. How many interviews have Baba Mohbad granted? We are going to send Loreno or what's the name of Larry? We'll send Mr. Larry those letters and he must sign everything and back out. Thank you so much for ever thinking of a foundation. Thank you for ever thinking of a legacy. But we don't think that it is good for you to actually lead. We don't want to hear anything African television. No. If it's Mohbad, if there's going to be any foundation, it will be Mohbad.
Let me say something. By God's grace, Sele, you are not in the country. I may not be able to work this out with you. And Arifa, I'll contact you to see if it is doable. I will be trying.